Welcome to this informative video on halal foods and haram foods in Islam. In today's video, we will explore the basic guidelines of what is permissible and what is forbidden for Muslims when it comes to food, according to Islamic dietary laws. Understanding these guidelines helps us live in accordance with our faith and ensures that we are consuming what is pure and lawful. Let's begin. Halal. In Islam, the term halal means permissible or lawful. It refers to anything that is allowed within the boundaries of Islamic law, including food and drink. When we talk about halal food, we are referring to food that is prepared and consumed in a way that complies with the teachings of the Quran and the guidance of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Haram. On the other hand, haram refers to anything that is forbidden or unlawful. In terms of food, haram items are those that Muslims are not allowed to consume. The concept of halal and haram is central to Islamic life because it emphasizes purity, cleanliness, and following divine guidance in every aspect of life, including what we eat. Basic guidelines for halal foods. The primary rule is that all foods are considered halal, except for a few specific items that have been clearly identified as haram. For meat to be considered halal, it must be slaughtered according to the Islamic way, known as zabha. This process includes invoking the name of Allah at the time of slaughter and ensuring that the animal is treated with kindness and respect. Additionally, fruits, vegetables, grains, and other plant-based foods are naturally halal. Most seafood is also considered halal, but scholars may have different views on some sea animals. What remains important is that any food that is pure, clean, and nutritious is generally deemed halal. Common haram foods. Now, let's talk about some foods that are considered haram. The Quran explicitly mentions certain foods and drinks that are forbidden for Muslims. These include pork and its byproducts, as pigs are regarded as impure in Islam. Alcohol and any intoxicating substances, as they impair judgment and harm the body. Animals that are dead before slaughter, as well as any form of blood, are also prohibited. In addition to these, any meat that is not slaughtered in the name of Allah or that has been sacrificed to idols is considered haram. Therefore, Muslims must be cautious about how food is sourced and prepared, why halal and haram matter. You might wonder why these rules are important. The concept of halal and haram goes beyond physical health. It is a matter of spiritual well-being. When a Muslim eats halal food, they are not only nourishing their body, but also following the path of righteousness and obedience to Allah. Consuming haram, on the other hand, not only impacts the body but also harms the soul and disconnects a person from the teachings of Islam. Importance of awareness. In today's world, it can sometimes be difficult to distinguish between halal and haram foods, especially with the variety of food products available in the market. This is why it is important for Muslims to be aware of food labels, check for halal certification, and always ensure that what they consume aligns with Islamic principles. Many countries now offer halal-certified products, making it easier to identify permissible foods. In conclusion, the dietary laws of halal and haram are a significant aspect of Islamic life. They ensure that Muslims consume what is pure, lawful, and beneficial for both body and soul. By following these guidelines, we not only respect our faith, but also maintain a higher standard of purity in our everyday lives. Let's continue to be mindful of what we eat and make conscious choices that align with our beliefs,